Giancarlo Esposito here, and plus, you know, hearing that makes you the perfect badass for Maze Runner. So,
love this movie.
This is intense. It is a big film for the trilogy, and also, I mean, there's a rabid fan base for this too. I mean, you've been in two things that are monster rabid fan bases. What's it been like for you with Maze Runner?
You know, I've loved it. I love this character of Jorge. He has fun. He's smart. He's erudite. He's a reader. He's an explosive expert. I love that he's the only adult with the young people, that he has to learn to trust them. I love that when Thomas starts to say what his plan is, Gus questions him, but then allows him to say everything he has to say, like we have to do with our teenagers,
right?
You know, 16, 19, you listen to them, you learn from them, and that you know, Jorge listens and goes, okay, I'm with you. You know, this particular film, I respect the director so much, and I love the studio who's producing this movie. They're onto something. It's about family. This film's about family. It's about not leaving a man behind. It's about saving the world from the monopolies that have taken it over. It's about truth. And hopefully we'll never get to this dystopian world that's described in the film. But look, this movie is a long film that is action-packed from beginning to end, but you still get character and you still get heart. And that's what I love about it.
Yeah, and for the radio audience, we showed the first scene or the first minute of the first scene, and I was sucked in right off the bat. Just awesome. And
yeah.
you said the special effects were done on a computer?
Well, you know, Wes Ball's the kind of guy, he marks everything out on a computer. He describes it. He then puts it on his computer so that he can then relay it to the great effects teams. And I find him to be brilliant, not only with what he does in that arena, but also how he coaches us actors.
And for the rabid fan base of Maze Runner, what do you tell the fans about this third film?
Non-stop.
What should they know about?
Non-stop action. Go see it. It's satisfying. And that ultimately is what it has to be. You've had two other films that cover the same gladers and the same characters. You get to know them. The fans have been waiting so long to see this third installment, and it really lives up to all of its expectations.
Does it leave any unopened questions, do you think?
Well, you know, I think
more?
I think it does leave some unopened questions because there are 6 novels. You never know. James Dashner did a great job writing 6 books. We're at our third, so it leaves some questions. I would love to know how things turn out if we ever really do make it to the safe haven, and if that is a place that is sustainable, right? Because if our world were to become as crazy as the world in which we live in the film, then we're going to have a lot of scavengers trying to take it over and find power. But level heads will can change the game. And I like this film. It gives our young people an opportunity to see and get in touch with their own humanity and their own power. So many young people between 13 and 19 years old and even 20 are afraid to say what you want. I tell my young people, my kids, ask for what you want of the universe in general. Think it, ask it. You know, that's the way to get it. And ask yourself a lot of questions about what you want your life to be. That's why I still love doing what I do at this age.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.